The storm outside battered the old Victorian house as Emily sat by the fire, shivering. She'd only been living here for a week, having inherited the place from her great-aunt Marjorie. Locals called it the Hollow House, and after a few nights of strange noises, doors creaking, footsteps in empty rooms, Emily was starting to understand why. Tonight, though, something was different. The whispers had begun. Soft at first, but now louder. They seemed to come from above, from the attic. Emily hadn't been up there yet. The door was locked, and she had no desire to explore. But the whispers beckoned, pulling her toward the unknown. With a shaky hand, Emily grabbed her flashlight and made her way up the stairs. The attic door, strangely unlocked, creaked open to reveal a dark, dusty room filled with old furniture and forgotten memories. At the far end, something gleamed, a tall, ornate mirror covered in dust. She approached, wiping the glass clean, and froze. Her reflection stared back at her, but it wasn't quite right. The eyes, dark, hollow, and lifeless, sent a shiver down her spine. Before she could react, the reflection smiled. The whispers grew louder, more urgent. The reflection moved, though Emily hadn't, and its twisted grin widened. "Help me," it whispered, the voice soft but dripping with menace. Panicked, Emily backed away, but the attic door slammed shut behind her. The mirror shimmered, its surface rippling like water, and to her horror, the reflection stepped out of the glass. It looked just like her, but moved unnaturally, its hollow eyes locking onto hers. "You can't leave," it whispered, its voice echoing around the room. Emily grabbed a broken piece of wood and swung it at the mirror, shattering the glass with a deafening crash. For a moment, silence fell. Emily stood in the wreckage, hoping it was over, but then the attic door creaked open. The reflection stood there, grinning wider than ever. "You can't leave," it repeated, stepping forward. The last thing Emily saw before the darkness consumed her was her twisted double lunging toward her. The next morning, the house stood silent. The storm had passed, but no one had seen Emily. In the attic, shards of the broken mirror lay scattered on the floor. In their reflection, a hollow-eyed version of Emily stared back, waiting. As the whispers began again,